Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today is going to be another Halloween series video. Um, I wasn't going to do this video right now, I was going to wait, but the title intrigues me. Apparently I'm a sick fucker, so um, anyways, says for the title of today's video is Pastor Fantasizes About Killing and Necrophilia. Yep, there's there. There's there. There's that. So, I mean, if you guys don't know what necrophilia is, I mean, people that want to have sex with dead bodies is, I mean, I don't understand it. I mean, I'm pretty sure the people that they're having sex with have been embalmed, so at least they don't stink. But then there's people like Ted Bundy who would go back and have sex with the corpses later, and they were not embalmed, so you know they stink. I'm sorry, dead bodies stink. And if you've never smelled anything dead, you're lucky. Just saying, it stinks. So, anyways, let's get into it. It was October 31st, 2012, in Michigan. It's recent. And dark secrets were about to come out. It was still early when John White, 55, pastor at the local Christ Community Fellowship Church, drunkenly stumbled through the trailer park. He had left the trailer he shared with his fiancée, Sally Gay, and made his way to her daughter's trailer. Once inside, he started striking Rebecca Gay with a rubber mallet until she lay unconscious on the floor. With Rebecca unable to fight back, he slipped a zip tie around her neck and strangled her to death. What the fuck? We're just getting right into it. Holy hell. Now she was just like how he liked his women, dead cold. He raped her body until he was satisfied, then dumped her in the woods. What the fuck, dude? What? Okay. Having known his victim, White knew that her 3-year-old son would have been in his bedroom sleeping while he killed Rebecca. So he returned to the trailer after getting rid of the body to deal with the little boy. What? What is he going to do with this little boy? I'm got my pencil, guys. I'm okay. Got the pencil. I don't know where Zuzi is, though. I have no idea. She's not down here. She must be upstairs somewhere. White got the boy up and dressed him in his Halloween costume. Then he drove the boy to the supermarket where Rebecca made arrangements with the boy's father to hand him over for the next day. They gave the little boy to the dad, which is great. Thanks, I guess, for that. Rebecca didn't show up for work, and her co-workers called the police to report her missing. When the police searched for Rebecca, White called his parishioners together to pray for the safe return of one of their own. He is a fucking sack of shit, dude. He is such a fucking sack of shit. We need to check closely the seeds we sprout in ourselves. Nothing can be hidden from God. This was part of a sermon White had given to his congregation. The search team didn't turn up any clues except for the fact that White was possibly the last one to see Rebecca. The investigators brought White in and made no qualms about telling him they believed he killed Rebecca and wanted to know where her body was. They tried to appeal to White, telling him how Rebecca's body was going to start to decompose if they didn't find it, asking if that's how he wanted her mother, his fiancée, to remember her daughter. That first day he held fast that he had nothing to do with her disappearance, but the next day he gave in and told the police where to find her body. When asked why, White gave rambling excuses for being driven to it by necrophilia pornography. When asked if he abused her corpse, White claimed he couldn't remember if he had or not. He did. He's a sick fucker. Ugh. Oh, and he was a pastor. Ugh. What is wrong here, guys? What the fuck is going on? So, anyways, This senseless murder probably seems like a tragic, unforeseeable event, but it wasn't. John White was a killer long before he became a born again pastor and started his church. The first time White set out to kill, that's known, is in 1980. He was only 22 and living in Battle Creek, Michigan with his wife. He invited his 17-year-old neighbor, Teresa Etherton, over to look at his stock car racetrack he built in the basement. While she watched the cars start to circle the track, White pulled out a knife and began stabbing the girl. After burying the knife into her 15 times, he then strangled her with his hands. What the fuck is going on here? Somehow she managed to survive and was able to tell the police not just what White had done, but said to her, "You're going to go now. I'm really sorry you had to go like this. But what the fuck? You're just a woman." Dude, get him the fuck out of here. Get him the fuck out. He better have got the death sentence. I hope this motherfucker's not still alive on the planet. Yep. I don't like when they talk shit to people as they're trying to fucking kill them. I don't know. That gets me worse than like some of the sick shit he did. But what the fuck? You're just a woman. White was arrested and found guilty by a jury and sent to prison. He filed an appeal because his lawyer didn't raise an insanity defense. A judge agreed and released White from prison in 1983. That's the fucking year I was born, guys. That's a good year. Leave my birthday year alone. Oh my god. He had only served 2 years. Teresa had not been notified that her attacker, who had left her for dead, was back on the streets. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. So, one day, as she was standing in line at a store and she heard his voice, she was shocked. Teresa turned around and saw White smiling at her. Oh, dude, I would fucking run his ass over with a goddamn cart. I would do some shit. Don't fuck with me. I'm dirty. I'm gonna throw all kinds of shit at you. I'm gonna fucking scratch your eyes out. I always have keys in my hand, so keys are gonna be like a fucking weapon, like fucking Freddy weapon, and have keys between each one of my fingers. Don't fucking play with me. I'm gonna fight dirty as hell, dude. I grew up in Illinois. I grew up not that far from Chicago. We learn how to fight dirty here. No, I'm not the one. Not the one. 11 years later, White and his wife were still living in Michigan, now with 2 children and another on the way. In July of 1994, Vicky Sue Wall, 26, disappeared. When the police started their search, they found out about Vicky's affair with her coworker, John White. Okay. After pulling surveillance video from Vicky's last known whereabouts, they got lucky. A camera at a grocery store caught Vicky in the parking lot where she got into a truck with a bearded man. The truck and description of the driver matched the man Vicky was having an affair with, John White. So White was brought in for questioning. He admitted that he picked her up, but White claims he dropped her off later on. The police weren't buying his story, but they didn't have enough evidence to hold him. So they had to let him go. Oh, God, dude. It would take 6 weeks for Vicky's body to be found only 2 miles away from the grocery store. They didn't fucking search? 2 blocks? You guys didn't search? They must not get paid good or something. I don't know. Get better fucking cops. Because what the fuck? But because of the time and that she was left out in the elements, they couldn't determine a cause of death. That's the worst, dude. Oh, that's gonna be stinking. Remember, I was talking about that shit. It's gonna be stinking. Ugh. Vicky's body had been found naked except for a bra and shirt. Both had been pushed up around her neck. They couldn't test for DNA, but it was assumed by the state of her clothes that her killer had raped her. Again, White was pulled in, and he refused to answer any questions or to take a polygraph. But they had enough to get a search warrant for his truck. Crime scene techs ran a luminol test looking for blood. They found several blood spots, but they were too small to get any usable DNA. Yeah, that's fucked up. Strangulation is a great way to kill without leaving a trace. Maybe John gave up on his knife attacks. After the threat of arrest, White agreed to an 8 to 15-year prison sentence for a reduced charge of manslaughter. At sentencing, the judge spoke to White. It appears from your previous... Why can't I talk? It appears from your previous violent acts against a woman and this unexplained violent action that you have a dangerous level of self-control. The sheriff's deputy had this to say of the plea deal. You'd like to see him go away for life, but you know you get what you can get. Unfortunately for his next victim, White was released in 2007 after only serving 12 years. Shut the fuck up. While he was in prison, he had mandatory sessions with a psychologist. During his therapy, he was very open and said how he fantasized about killing women and then having sex with their corpses. And they let him out. They fucking let him out, guys. What is seriously going on here? Why didn't they murder him? I mean, you know what I mean. Why didn't they give him the death sentence? Why? Why? I want to know. For the murder and rape of Rebecca Gay, John White was sentenced to 56 years in prison. 4 months later, in April of 2013, John was found dead in his cell. He had hung himself. That fucking sack of shit took the easy way out, too. What the fuck, guys? He took the fucking pussy way out. What is going on here? I don't understand. There's too much going on. I don't understand. They let him out, got out, and he fucking killed his fiance's daughter, and then took her son to the grocery store to drop him off with the dad. I just don't understand the story. There was a lot of shit going on. What is going on? I don't even know. I don't even know. You know what I'm trying to debate on is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more stories left. Okay? There's 5 more. After this video, there's 5 days left. Okay, guys? And I'm like, should I do another video? Yeah, I probably shouldn't. The next one, I love Halloween. All right, guys. Anyways, on that note, I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos of serial killers, crime, paranormal, conspiracy theories. There it is. I knew it was there somewhere. It's fucking all rambled up there with all the fucking death. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.